Flashing lights, don't move too much, I might just grab the pipe. Your man ain't gon' live like he's supposed to, we gon' slide tonight. Start the training straight to bring a friend, if they gon' blast it right. Sir, the undercover got right out, this shit ain't seeming right. What's that word, man? What's good with it? Spaz Talk family. The 5 stars, man. So I just wanted to come to the channel with a little life update. A lot happened since the first 2 videos. A lot done happened since the first 2 videos, you feel me? So we finna just break down all that shit. We're currently on a funded account. We are funded. You feel me? We made it to fundability, which is great. So we been green on the account. We only did 2 trading days, but those trading days was also good as well. I'ma pop them up somewhere. That's just for the end of it. I literally just got this shit like 2 days ago. Yeah, I got it Thursday. Give or take. Yeah, I bought it Wednesday at work, and then I traded Thursday and Friday. Green days on my prop and live account. I was red on my options account though for Friday, but we was green for Thursday, but that loss on Friday took that shit up out of there for real. But we ain't blow the whole account, you feel me? I was able to catch the trade before I got fucking liquidated, so that was good. I got fired on my day off. I got fired yesterday, sadly, for some bullshit, which is crazy. So I ain't really too much stressing it. My OG told me not to stress it for real, rather than just to keep moving forward. So moving forward, what I'm probably gonna end up doing is, because of how this government shutdown and how jobs is and shit up here, I might end up going back home for a minute, getting situated and getting back on my feet rather, and then if not send for my little family, then I just come back, you feel me, get situated in a different area up here, because I do kind of like it up here. It's kind of nice, you feel me, just not where I'm at specifically. Hell yeah, that's what's been going on. We on the funded, we got a little something in our live account. We got prop challenge going. Well, we got we got an option account going as well. That we're trying to scale it in due time. Now, me personally, what I had to come to a realization was that I was holding myself back when it came to this trading shit, and I was my problem. And when I realized that shit, which was literally like last week, 2 weeks ago, I believe, I started sitting on my hands more. I started waiting for my trades to play out. I started waiting for confirmations and more confluence rather than just entering aggressive, you feel me, regardless of what strategy I use, whether that be supply and demand or ICC, you feel me. Mafia OE, by the way, fuck y'all talking about. It's a lot of hating going on right now. I'm not fucking with it. And then y'all grown ass men at the end of the day. But we ain't gonna get into all of that. I just want to come in here, update y'all, let y'all know that little information. Now that I done lost my damn job, but it's like I'm also becoming profitable at the same time. It's like, all right, in this little downtime, as I'm looking for another job or making the transition back home, I'm gonna just record my journey, you feel me? So after this little segment, I don't have my computer no more, so I'm gonna go on my iPad and do it the best I can. But after this little segment, it's gonna be a trading segment of me basically breaking down the 2 trades that I took on NAS and the green days and shit. But I should pop up a screenshot right somewhere for that shit. So we're gonna let that shit be that for the most part. We're gonna call it a day, but I get up with y'all ass in a minute. Alright, what's good, folks? We finna go over these little trades real quick, or the little 2 trades that I took to ultimately end the week green on my funded and my little live account that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a little live account flip, which I kind of gambled at the end, so it didn't end. We still ended green. Granted, we started at $3. We brought it to like, let me check my phone. I know for a fact we brought it to 13, but then I took a small little loss after that. $8. It was a decent size loss, you feel me? It wasn't nothing crazy. Anyway, as you see right here, we got NASDAQ chart. And boom, we're gonna start at the 4 hour. See, I started off on the 1 hour. Originally, I started off on my 15 because I was just gonna try to catch a little quick play real quick. But then I zoomed out like this, and I seen all of this. I seen structure basically. So then I zoomed out to my 4. I went out to my 1 hour first, but now I was like, all right, let me go to the 4 and see if I can find a little more structure. So I can see right here, we had a big breaking structure right here to the downside. Broke this zone. What the hell? Where the hell my drawings go? Oh, my shit loading. Alright, but yeah, it broke this zone right here. We gonna color that bitch a little yellower. A little yellower. Alright, broke through that. Letting me know, like, alright, the level of buyers that was at this level are officially no longer at this level. You feel me? Letting me know, like, okay, it's possible once we come right here, because we broke this and we made this level of support, because this were as far as we got before we started rejecting and the bulls started coming into the market. You feel me? So now I know, now that the buyers are going here, I know for a fact, like, all right, if we don't break above here or make a new high, but rather make a lower high and then still reject where we just broke from, it's a potential it's gonna go down to break this low right here, as you can see, which it did. Now, I didn't trade from this. I didn't trade from the 4 hour, which I really should have. Not gonna lie, because if I traded from the 4 hour, I would have got in right here. Stops above there. Let me just do it. Let's see, boom. I would have got in right here. If I was on some aggressive shit, not gonna lie, but I've been following my rules and being conservative, so I would have got in off the break of the candle. Would have got in right there, took that shit. Realistically, I would take that shit right here. Realistically, like, I'm being so realistic with y'all. Motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, we're going for 1 to 10, we're going for 1 to, nigga, we're gonna go right here, because once it reach here, we don't know what it wants to do right here. That's the thing. Once it gets back at this level of support, you don't know if it's gonna want to buy back up and make a new high. You don't know if it's gonna want to drop further. Apparently it fucking dropped further, but that's how I would have caught that. But like I said, I've been trading according to my rules and a little safe, especially on my prop. So I would have got in, break a candle. Oh shit, I'm doing all the wrong shit right now. Hold on, backtrack a little bit. Hey, I would have got in right here. Stop loss above these levels. Keep it a little tight. Minimize that risk. Went for that little 1 to 3. Left a runner. Eventually, I would have seen it come down here, but I would have probably got out like, damn. I would have seen it come down here, but I wouldn't have got out down there. So ultimately, let's just be realistic. You got to be realistic with yourself at all times. I would have got out somewhere around here. Once I seen this big pullback, I would have got out somewhere in there. But boom. That's for my overall structure. So the time frame I actually took my trades off of was the 15-minute, but I was also looking at the 1 hour as well, because if my 1 hour, as you can see, we go to the 4 hour, that should look good as hell. Good markups. Go to the 1 hour, that should look even better, even more clear. You can really see that shit, like, in depth. You feel me? My fault. So boom, we got here. Like I said, I caught that trade. That was the first trade. I didn't catch it over here. I caught it right here because I wanted a little extra confirmation. You feel me? So I caught it right here. I took it down to here, to this little zone right here. Boom. I'll mark up this wick for this example right here. So as you can see, we have another break right here. Got another breaker structure right here to the downside, which we want to see. Now, we overall bearish on our 4 hour. So naturally, we want to be bearish on our lower time frames as well, so we could trade with the trend, which could lead to a possible swing trade. You feel me? If you're a scalper / swinger, if you know what you're doing, you could turn that scalp into a swing. You feel me? On my mama. So boom. Now what I'm waiting for is all of this little chop to be confirmed that it's done. You feel me? So once I seen the break of this, I got in on one of these candles and I just took it down. And once I got out on this green candle right here, not gonna lie. But I ain't get out all the way at the top. I got out once it dropped a little more and I seen it start rising back up and it create this support. That's when I was out of there. Once I seen that little support created and I seen it start to respect that a little bit, I was like, all right, we're potentially about to go up to retest this zone that we just, you feel me, broke out of. Or, you feel me, it's the market, right? It can do whatever the fuck it want to do. I don't know what it's going to do, and I'm not trying to predict it. I'm just trying to go with it, you feel me? I'm trying to let it come to me. I'm not trying to chase it down and go to it. Rule number 1, don't do that shit. Biggest mistake that I used to make. So, boom. That was really the 2 NAS trades that I made. If I didn't pop up the P&L for it, I'm going to pop it up. If I did, here it goes again. You feel me? Now I want to show y'all this Bitcoin trade. I would have just took, not gonna lie, but I wasn't paying attention to it until I seen them call it out in the group. They didn't really call it out. They just was like, yo, y'all seen Bitcoin? I'm like, yo, what happened? So boom, 1 hour time frame. You see right here, we got a break of that. I break of that, made us a new. Hold on, let me see. Let me mark it up for the motherfuckers in the back, all the hating motherfuckers that don't like it. That's our indication, bro. That's our indication right there. That's a new high. That's a new high made inside the market. You feel me? Bow. We love that. We love a new high being made. New high or low being. We love the market. Fuck you talking about. So boom, it comes back over here. It drops below this zone. There was buyers ones here. All right. So the break of this zone lets us know that potentially, once we're back above this zone, we could potentially go and take out these highs or retest them at least. You feel me? Which, as you can see, is obviously still happening. It came up, wicked that shit crazy, dropped all the way back down, came all the way back up, the smack TP again. So if you had got out of that trade on some FOMO and some fear shit, you did it for no reason. That's what type of trader I was literally 3 weeks ago. So then you see right here, we come down to this area right here. You see this level of support. Everything kept rejecting this level of support. It do not want to break through it. Which I have to understand. If the market wants to go that direction, the market is going to go that direction. Hell is you talking about? On my mama. As you can see, the market do not want to go this direction. The market wants to go up. So as I seen these supports and shit, I was like, well, these supports right here, I marked that up. Then I seen it reject this. So I was like, all right, bet. We finna go back down. So now this is a support and resistance area. Obviously, it was support and resistance from the jump. But boom. Now it's ping-ponging. Bing, bing, bing. Until eventually we get that breakout. Now, what you could have did is watched your wicks, because all of this is still price. Hold on, let me stop this. That's the correction, by the way. I'm gonna use the continuation as it's another C, so I'm gonna use the same layout for that too. So don't be fucking nitpicking. Then we, like I said, watch the wicks, because these are still price, especially if you want a higher time frame. These wicks is full body candles on a lower time frame. So that's why I mark out my wicks personally. And then boom, you can see it's breaking through this 50 is breaking through the damn zone a little bit, but it never fully broke through the zone. And towards the end, we started rejecting it even more. So as we started to reject it even more, that's when I would have entered my position right down there, keeping my stop loss tight. So if I'm wrong, I want to be wrong immediately. I don't want to be wrong later after I done lost half of my account or 10% of my shit. No, I want to be wrong immediately. That way I can go in for more trades. And as you can see, if you thought you would have been wrong immediately, you would have been overly fucking right. Overly right. This shit's still going. You would have been overly right. You would have been overly set on the Sunday before the market's even open. Way before the market's open, you feel me? And there you go. That's our continuation right there. Go. That's our continuation. I told you I'm using same correction shit. Boom. That's bro. It's that simple. Now, motherfuckers wanna up and down the board. Oh, this ain't nothing new. No, it's not a new strategy. It's not a new strategy. Just like all the other new strategies ain't new strategies. Y'all just slap y'all own names on them bitches. All this shit been around before we existed, bro. Don't nobody own nothing. But you feel me? My thing is, motherfuckers out here giving knowledge for free. Y'all trying to make motherfuckers pay for in these bullshit ass courses. And then we not even talking to y'all. We talking to motherfuckers, admins and shit, moderators and shit. Nigga, I bought this course to talk to you. You feel me? I ain't buy this course to talk to these other motherfuckers I don't see in the videos. And that's ultimately what niggas is buying. So it's like, when the real blueprint is doing all of this shit for free and doing this shit free of charge, it's making motherfuckers like that mad because they trying to sit here and penny pinch motherfuckers. You feel me? Other than that though, that was really the breakdown in my little 2 cents about some shit that's going on in the trading community right now. If you know, you know. On my mama. Like I said, ICCOE, fuck you talking about Mafia versus the world.